The demand for electricity. It's outrageous. A century ago, it was a luxury. Not everybody had it. A lot of people went without. With the establishment of the rural electric cooperatives, that changed everything. They were supplying power to those that simply couldn't get it, simply couldn't afford it. And the ones that could afford it, it wasn't very good service. So now, fast forward to today. Our rural areas are being developed so greatly. Farmers are running three-phase power instead of just the single phase they had years ago. You know, technology has become so advanced. We can't live without computers. We all spend a lot of time on our smartphones, our iPads, our iPods, our home computers, our laptops. We can't live without technology or power. We've become a power dedicated race of people. And with the need for power comes more generation systems. You know, we have nuclear plants, we have coal plants, we have diesel generation systems, we have natural gas, propane, we have hydroelectric, we have wind. You almost anywhere you drive nowadays, you'll see a wind turbine farm. And maybe one of the most controversial is solar. Now, the reason it's controversial, not because it works or it doesn't work, or some people like it, some people don't. That's neither nor has anything to do with this video. The thing with solar power is when you search information for solar power, when you get online, you get on your computer, you get on your phone, you search for solar power, what you get is you'll get different websites, different names of different outfits and companies that what they want to do is they want to tell you that, oh, you'll get $30,000 to $40,000 in rebates. It'll pay for itself in a few years. Your light bill will completely eliminate itself, and you will sell your power back to your power provider, and then they'll pay you for power. Well, that's not the case. That's not the truth. When you get online, you look for a solar company. You think, I want to look into solar. I want to know what all it entails. I want to know what I'm going to get out of it. Is it going to be a viable, acceptable source of power for me and my family and my home? So you get on, you look. You're looking on the internet, you're looking all over. And what you get are, you get all these companies that they want all your information. We will take all your information, and what we'll do with the information is we're going to pre-qualify you for a loan for a solar setup. In fact, here's a few of the phone calls I made the other day. I sat down at breakfast and I made phone calls, and I called a lot of these. I'm sure you'll really enjoy these. Here's one that says 3 months free. Call them, see if they know something. They know they can give us 3 months free. Let's see if they can give us some more info.
Thank you for calling Inspire. To listen to our options, please press 60.
Sure.
Thank you for calling Inspire. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Well, it
To
will
help us
be.
direct your call, please choose from one of the following options. If you are an existing Inspire member and would like to member support about your service, please press 1. If you are not a current member and are interested in joining Inspire, please press 2. For technical support with your Inspire smart home app or devices, please press 0. To be transferred to your local utility. Thank you for calling Inspire. This is Annie. How can I help you?
I was calling to inquire about solar power for my home.
Okay, great. We don't offer solar panels. We're just an electric provider.
Oh, okay. Well, online it said on your description that you guys provide solar power, but that's okay.
You know, we're a provider of using renewable energy, but as far as like physically having panels on your home and stuff, that would be handled with your utility in a separate company.
How do you provide energy?
Yeah, so we have wind farms and solar across the country. We operate in 7 states. And then through your utility company, you can elect to have Inspire as a provider. So the energy will still come through the wiring of your utilities, but it'll just come from our source of electric.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, just so you know, I'm a journeyman lineman for a power company.
Okay.
And that doesn't make any sense. So I'm going to hang up. Okay, bye-bye. That was a good one. That was a good one. I love it when they really think they know. That poor girl probably thinks she knows, but you can't tell me that my energy is coming from a specific windmill somewhere in Pennsylvania. Now that's a good one. I really like that. That was good. So let's go ahead and keep calling these funny people. Okay, here's another one I called, and the person I talked to the first time I called really didn't have a clue what I was even calling about. It was pretty funny.
Is this Nathaniel?
Yes.
Nathaniel, Kim at Power Home Solar. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Great. Following up on the form about your interest in solar. This call is recorded. Quality assurance. What's got you interested in solar?
Well, I was wondering if you give me some information, like how long solar panels are known to last nowadays.
How long they are what?
How long they'll last? How long it takes them to deteriorate?
Yeah. How long it takes them to generate?
No, how fast do they deteriorate?
Wait. They do have a 25-year warranty on them.
Okay, now is that warranty and workmanship or just workmanship? So, like a tree limb hits it, like a tree limb hits it and breaks it, that's not covered.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. What I do is qualify the home, get you up for that free consultation with a solar expert. He goes over all those details with you, including, stem size, pricing, placement, any questions or concerns that you would have over warranties, and anything like that. So, yeah, we just set the appointments in here and qualify the home. Sorry.
Oh,
So I can't tell you.
So I should just call a local installer then?
Yeah, I don't think you can do that.
Okay.
So what I do is just qualify the homes and let you know we got the 0 down from 12 months of solar on us.
Oh, I don't need a loan to install solar energy. I just wanted information.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it just means you may be able to go solar with money down, and we're going to cover your first 12 months of payments. So I ask you some questions and then get you set up for that free solar consultation at that time.
No, thanks. I will be paying 100% in cash, so I'm okay. I'll just call a local installer. I'll find one.
I mean, you can do that. I mean, you don't have to do finance. I mean, if you did, we do cash deals all the time.
All right. Thank you for your time.
I just have to read you my script.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, I just read it to you. So now we're off on the 0 down program, the 12 months of solar on us. So you may be able to go solar with no money down, and we'll cook your first 12 months. And then I ask you some questions, and then I set you up for the consultation. Now, I'll be happy to get that home qualified, like you've ran or owned the home.
Bye-bye. And that's what you get. When you call all these solar places, what you get is if they do answer and they do know something. Now, she started to feed a good line. And that's what I got before is I asked a simple question: how long do solar panels last? And the person before at that place said, 25 to 30 years. I said, what's the deterioration rate? Oh, they don't deteriorate. And that's the end. See, they do deteriorate. Everything deteriorates. I deteriorate very quickly here at my old age, but everything deteriorates. There is a ratio. We're going to go over that later. But I just wanted to go through and call some places and show you what you're going to get when you call and ask for solar. I called local places. I got no answer or disconnected phones. I believe that It's because of all these places. They just subcontract through these places that send the information out, and that's how they get them. I even contacted a guy I saw driving down the road. He wouldn't let me videotape him. He wouldn't let me record. He wouldn't even let me quote him, but he did talk to me. And his exact words were, "It's not worth answering the phone. They just send me emails with information and a time, and I go meet the homeowner." I said, "Do you think they're worth it?" "I have no clue." He said he had no clue if it was worth installing solar in your home. He had no idea. He said he used to be a big truck mechanic. This job was easier than getting greasy. So we're going to dive into this a little more. We're going to try to get some information from people and see if solar is actually worth it. Because as far as looking on the internet, I just called 11 people, 11 different outfits, and nobody knows. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial some of the local installation places for solar energy, just so you can get an idea of how it goes when you try to call these places, the actual local installers. Here's the first one.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number, dial again. Announcement for...
Okay, there's the first one on my list that I've written down. And just so you know, when I called the Power Home Solar and all the ones you find on the internet on the search, none of them will give you the name of a local installer. None of them. So here's the second one. And when you try to get a local installer, they don't want to tell you. What they want to do is I believe what they do is they take your information and then they put it up for bid. And I've seen these trucks running around too. Just rings and rings and rings. And I've been here for an hour calling different places. None of the local places will answer the phone. But if you call Power Home Solar or all the bigger places on the internet, they'll be glad to take your information, but nobody can tell you anything about solar. So I've gathered no information on solar power. None. Not one iota. I'm no more informed on the subject than I was when I started, which is very sad. I called numerous places on the internet, and everything you see on the internet is true, right? Everything's worthy, and these are the places that came up in a Google search when I typed in solar power, solar energy. This is what I got. Now, since I've contacted them once, since I've contacted each place once, at least 5 times a day, I get a text message, I get an email, and it's on my Facebook. When I scroll down to my Facebook to look at pictures of my nephews and nieces and, playing softball and rolling around in the yard, every other ad is a solar ad. So, what good does it do to inquire about solar if nobody can give you answers? On my next episode, part 2 of solar power, what I'm going to try to do is explain a little more. We're going to talk to my personal CEO, Brooke Shoemaker, on what to do if you're a cooperative member and you're approached by these places that claim they will help you with solar power and make sure you get all your money back and you'll never pay a light bill again. And we're going to talk to some contractors, try to get some truth out of this, some actual solar installation companies. We're going to do our best to try to get the information that you need, because it's not fair to go into something like this blind, because dumping that kind of money into something you're really not going to use, it ain't right. So until next time, stay aware, stay safe, and I'll see you down the line.
Thank you for calling about your choosing options. If you own your home, press 1. If you rent your home,